Big Goose.
Don't you know by the sound who it is?
You guys should already know who it is by the sounds of these voices. We are back.
Missed us? I bet you didn't.
I missed y'all. I did.
I missed you guys.
Sort of. Y'all see the way he looked away on that? Welcome back to the RCYJ Podcast YouTube. As you know, co-host in the building, we got the Big Goose, Mr. Tommy Guns one time.
What's up, everybody?
And as y'all know, of course, we got Rico T in the back, doing his thing, getting all energized. So glad to be back on the podcast. So glad to be back doing the videos. I missed this when I don't do it.
Always got to adjust a little. Alright, here we go. Look, you get to see my dirty kitchen in the background. It needs to be cleaned up.
We was cooking up in the kitchen before we started this. That's the problem.
Yeah. What we cooking? I'm not going to tell you because it's none of your business.
Is it baking soda or baking powder?
That you cook with? Are you really asking me that? Okay, I will not. I want to have some worries about you.
Yes, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Like I said, I missed y'all. We was gone for a couple weeks. I had some personal shit going on, and I needed that time away. But we back now.
And you know I'm white. I don't use salt and pepper. I don't know nothing about no bacon stuff. It's his joke he always likes to make towards me. So
he got nothing but different variations of salt and pepper right there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of you can see that whole spice right. That's all salt and pepper. Everyone.
Pink salt, sea salt, regular salt, iodized salt, kosher salt, black salt.
I'm not serious though. I have all that in my cabinet except for the black salt. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know there's some pink salt up in there for sure.
Sand salt. Fuck it, we got it all. But nah, so we back here. I kind of explained a little bit what was going on in the last Real Talk with Rico episode that I posted. There will be another one out tonight. Me and my car ride today on the way to see the Big Goose. The one today was a little bit all over the place, but it kind of helped.
Aren't you all over the place?
No, in the Real Talk with Rico, I tend to grab a topic and I stick to it and I keep to it the whole time.
I think he's trying to blame this shit on me. Be like, yo,
no.
Big Goose is when
no.
you around. I get off topic because you always got something
listen,
smart
and it's not even that at all. It's just that when I do the Real Talk with Rico, I like to try to show a more serious side of myself. Give y'all some serious conversations and the things that I go through and stuff like that. But today was kind of all over the place, and I mentioned it in that video, so if y'all see that before you see this, understand that that's why we do have the topic of this episode as the topic for today. And it's something, too, that I know I spoke with Tommy a little bit about it, kind of like last time we hung out and stuff like that, but like, it's just, it's dope. We're going to have to get into the topic, but before the topic, we're going to wait till we get on the podcast so they can get all of it just like y'all. We're going to jump into the podcast. We're going to do a small-ass intro because I'm tired of having to do an intro for y'all and an intro for them. They need you to stop fucking around. Listen to the podcast while they at work so they can laugh their asses off and then show all their friends the fucking video.
Yeah, all that. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button.
Don't forget to shout us out. Like, let them know about us. We funny.
We'll shout you out, too.
Yeah, we'll shout you out. Let me get this shit going right here. You ready, Oos?
Yeah, I'm ready as I'm going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why he does that.
I don't know why I do that neither. What's going on, everybody? You guys already know. Welcome to the podcast. YouTube's been going up. Rico T on the mic one time with the illest co-host to ever do it with him, Mr. Tommy Guns in the building.
Yo, what's going on, podcast people? Welcome to the show. Welcome, YouTubers. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody, to the official start of the episode of...
And I'm going to go back because you tried going over top me. I don't care that we started the podcast. You make that noise all the time. Like, literally, I'll be in the middle of the store, and he'll be, like, on the other side of the aisle. We don't even know he's there, and then I'll just all of a sudden hear that noise from across the store.
Which one? The
And I already know who it is. It used to happen a lot when I was working, too. It wasn't just that noise. There's just variation.
Noises.
He'd literally be standing at the end of the aisle, just watching me fucking work sometimes. Like, don't you got something better to do?
Tommy wouldn't even see me. I'd be over there. Ooh, ooh.
Like, it was crazy. But yeah, he did that a lot. It happened all the fucking time. I'd just be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, leave me alone and just do my job.
I went to work yesterday. Now, mind you, I wasn't supposed to work yesterday. But I went to work yesterday, and, like, the moment I walked in, first off, it's 8 o'clock in the fucking morning. There's no way in hell I'm awake. It takes me 2 Red Bulls and working on 2 different cars before I'm fully awake. I walked in and the dude gonna look at me. It's my homeboy Broccoli Fettuccine, and he was just like, "Oh, thanks for coming in today, man. What's up?" And I just looked at him and went, and just walked to my fucking box. Started setting everything up, and that was it. For no fucking reason.
Yeah, this is what you gotta deal with when you like. This is like real life too. Like it's no different when he makes all those funny noises. He does that shit in real life too.
Listen, the funny noises, the dances, everything that you see about my mannerisms and all that shit, when you see it on the YouTube videos, I need y'all to know, trust, and believe that's me.
Oh, I'm sorry, podcast people. You don't get to see his funniness. You need to check out the YouTube.
You guys need to check out the YouTube.
Here's
but yeah,
a really good reason to check out the YouTube to see this goofy ass motherfucker be moving around, checking himself out in the camera.
Dog, I was at work over there
trying to show off his muscles, making funny noises.
I'm not showing off the muscles today, but
he just did it just now.
No,
as soon as I said
no, look, no, and the reason I want to say that is because I want y'all to see this, right? Like if you on the YouTube video, look at this shit. You see how this shirt fits me. This is a 2X. This shit is almost a dress on me. An extra large is barely smaller than this. I fit into a large now.
What you need to see is go and find a shirt that you wore on the first season of the podcast. That's what you need to look up and see, and you need to wear that exact outfit next week. That's what I want to see. This is your study for the week, and it don't have to necessarily be next week, but we'll see it. I just would like an outfit from what you wore during season 1 that you could go and find and put it on you, just so people can see the difference, right? Yeah, that's what everyone wants to see.
You know what? Throwback outfit next week on the podcast.
See, there you go.
But now, like, I really, the way that I am on the podcast, on the YouTube, that's how I am in real life. Like, that's 100% me. I'm a fucking idiot.
And can you believe it? I'm the same way in real life, too. I think definitely mine's more believable because it's fucking pretty much an asshole both ways. But yep, that's me.
Yeah, that's us. And going into that too, it's actually a good thing that we did bring that up about the way that we are and stuff like that, is because that was the topic of the latest episode of the Real Talk with Rico that I did, which is going to be the topic of this episode. I want to get a little bit more into it on it. I also wanted to get your perspective on it, and kind of like the way that my perspective as it affects you, your perspective as it affects me, and stuff like that. So the episode of that one was titled, and it's going to be the same one as this, The Duality of It All. Now, the reason I had come up with that was because with everything that was going on, I ended up, having a couple episodes, which y'all know what I mean by episodes. My emotions all over the place. I don't know whether I want to laugh, cry, punch somebody, hug a kitten, kick a kitten, whatever the fuck it is.
He's not going to kick a kitten. 100%, I promise he's not going to kick a kitten. He's talking a lot. It's not happening. I don't need animal rights on us or nothing. It's literally, it was just a saying. He's just saying he's in that kind of emotional
I'm trying to give y'all a picture of what goes on up here.
I promise.
But
no kittens were
harmed in the making of this YouTube. But no, and I mean, like, I've talked to you guys before about how, in order to try to help control the bipolar and stuff like that, like, I don't like medication. I don't like using medication. I fucking hate it. So I learned different types of meditation. And the reason I come up with the duality of it all is because, I mean, if you really think about it, how were a lot of things defined, in society and have been for 100 years? Everything's either, black and white. People are good and evil. There's, this and this, blah, blah, blah. There's always two. Sith and Jedi. Fucking Marvel and DC. Two sides of the same coin. And shut your ass up. But I mean, and it's the same thing with people. Like, you can find people that are just inherently, naturally a good person. Everybody's got that
look. It just hit me. I actually agree with you on a Marvel and DC comment for once, because you used it as a similarity, right? Good, Marvel, evil, DC, or bad. We'll go with bad, because it's just bad, DC.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. But no, and I mean, even with people, and when it comes to the duality of it all, is you can have that person who's inherently good. Almost a saint, we'll say. But then, maybe a situation or a couple different situations happen up, and next thing you know...
They kick a cat.
They kicking kittens.
We get back to that.
It's a complete fucking 180, and all of a sudden you see this whole other side of them that you never knew existed. And the reason that I talk about, the two sides of the coin is, especially when it comes to the meditation, is because the meditation helps me control my mindset. My mindset will kind of help me to control the bipolar and allow me to regulate when I need to, fix my thought process whenever I feel like I'm getting to that point where I kind of just want to snap, go to that other side and everything. And I had some stuff happen that, started hitting me along with everything else that I've been going through for the past couple of years, and the episodes started happening more and more, and I finally said, fuck it. I need to flip my switch. I need to just not care about anything. And I just need to react on instinct. I hate it when I have to think about things, because then I feel like those put me in a hell of a lot darker place than before I get back to a place of light. And what I've found, especially right now, is I've got a very good balance. And it's like, me and Tommy have talked about before. I used to be a different person, we'll say about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I was a hell of a lot more of an asshole. Definitely a lot more of an asshole.
Definitely.
And then I got back to where I was, a lot better of a person for myself and everything, but it also radiated out towards other people. Like, I was definitely a lot easier to deal with and things like that.
You can just call me his Jiminy Cricket.
He my Jiminy Cricket. But the good thing about right now...
times, and like I said, I see the improvement, but there was just times where I would just stop him and like, yo, Oos, I understand you trying to make jokes, but you gotta start thinking about other people. Like, that just come off as like savage as fuck, which, don't get me wrong, because I used to tell him I laughed my fucking ass off when he did some of the shit, cause I'm like, oh fuck. But I said, you gotta start thinking, because I do the same shit sometimes, used to anyway, what the other person taking it as. And I think he's done a lot more of that where he's saying he's thinking. But it's good that you think before you do things, because, for instance, when you were over there and you had an issue, and I'm not going to get all into it, but when you were out of town and you text me about it, and I was like, damn, I'm proud of you, bro, because you actually smart enough, realized where you were at the time, and you did the right thing. And this goes to anybody, it takes more of a man, I promise you, to walk away from something than it does to fight for no fucking reason. Because, it might feel good to smack somebody around here and there.
Well, it was that, and the only thing that I'll say about the situation is, I tried to handle it the right way at first, then it had to get a little bit, what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know what happened, but we had some podcast mishaps.
We had some podcast issues happening, so fuck it. I'm just going to have to pull the audio off of this. I'm good.
We've done it before, so.
We've done it before, and we'll do it again. But,
you're just assuming it's going to happen again.
This motherfucker here!
Yes, okay. But yeah.
No, but with that situation, I tried to handle it the right way. It got to a point where it got into where it became a bit hostile, and for a moment, I lost myself, but I still kept it contained. And then when it really could have gotten bad, that's when I told him, I was like, yo, the best thing right now, just walk away. Just walk away from the situation. Let's finish the night good. We don't need any fucking problems. I was trying my best to handle it that way, because y'all don't know how bad I wanted to just be like, alright, fuck it, Hulk mode, activate, let's go. But I didn't. And I'm proud of myself for that too, because that's not something that I'm normally able to do. Normally, if a situation starts getting hostile, then I'm ready to go. I'm a confrontational person. I love confrontation. I don't care. I'll tell anybody that. And I handled it the right way. And I was proud of myself for that. I didn't think I'd be able to do it.
I'm sorry, I got a super emergency. I'll be right back.
Oh, you good?
I'll make it quick, so take over.
He gonna make it quick. But, so when it comes to the duality of it all, I found that I'm at this really nice point where I'm still me. I'm still the me that I grew into. However, that asshole side is like side by side with him. So I'm a horrible mix of both right now. For me, I think it's hilarious. Because everybody's, like, perfect example of shit that happens at work. Like, I'll be talking to everybody. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collected. I'm funny. I'm doing me. All of a sudden, somebody come up, and you could just see the look in my eyes switch over, and I'm already on beast mode. And I just look at them and I'm like, alright, is this a game you want to play today? And the moment I say that, they're like, alright, he flipped it. He's on that other shit right now. I've got a really nice balance where both of them are out, and I'm able to kind of have the coin standing up, so to speak. So it's both sides there at the same time instead of one over the other. And I mean, that's one of the things that, like me and Tommy always talk about, especially when, we having those small hot-to-hot conversations and, we just talk about ourselves as people and, things that we've been through, maybe things that we might not know about each other and stuff like that. And one of the things that definitely got me was when we went out the other night. And, like, we had the conversation in the car on the way there. We had the conversation in the car on the way back. And it was kind of Tommy telling me how, like, I have these days where, like, I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected, like, we could chill, do whatever, like, and it's mad calm, it's mad chill. But then I got them days where Tommy can, like, see that energy and, like, say if we were to go out to Hooters or something like that, he can already tell by just the way that we're driving in the car, like, alright, Rico's on his confidence shit right now. Rico's in that zone right now. And that's a good balance that I have of both. So it's like, when I know that I need it and I need to be that charming, confident asshole, I pull it off so nicely. And it's a real good, like I said, it's a real good balance to have. I've seen the same thing with Tommy himself. Yeah. Tommy normally, I mean, don't get me wrong. Me and Tommy can get rowdy. Tommy can get rowdy. I feel sometimes, though, when it comes to, like, me and Tommy hanging out, especially when we go out, sometimes it really is, like, Tommy's a cool, calm, collected one, and I'm that friend who's like, nah, I'm about to go wild, like, it's about to get stupid.
See, the whole thing is like you said, I can already tell how the thing is, and if I'm feeling a certain energy from me, I'm just like, alright, dude, I'm chilling tonight. If these guys offer me a shot, I'm going to do one, but then I'm going to say no to the rest because I don't need to get it anymore because I'll drink 12 beers and be the same as I drank 2 beers. That's not where the issue comes up. It's just when Tommy starts doing the shot, there's another Tommy that comes out. I ain't going to lie. We call him the fun Tommy, but I don't
call him fun. It's fun Tommy, fun Rico, then Tommy and Rico.
So then what I end up doing is I just end up like being more chilled. So just in case something does pop off or something's gonna be happening, we have a calm head in the situation instead of 2 jackasses. Like, what did you just fucking say? Oh, what did you say to my boy?
What'd you say to my boy? Yo, you don't like his shirt, son? You want to go outside about this, son?
Yeah. So I mean,
but it's like I said, I've seen it with Tommy too, and
I do end up being the babysitter a lot, not to you in general, to you sometimes, yes, I'm not going to say no, but to a lot of people, when I go out, because I'm not trying to go to jail, I'm too old for that shit, let's be fucking honest, like,
shit, I'm too old for that shit, but
if shit gonna be popping off, I'm going to try to make it pop off fast, get the fuck dodge, because like I said, I ain't looking for no damn charge.
We in and out. That's exactly like a burger, in and out. That's exactly what it is.
Like I'm waiting to be like, yo, dude, give me the keys. I'm gonna go roll the car around. You got this.
You got this for a minute. I'm gonna go pull the car so we can get the fuck out.
If you're not out in 2 minutes, when I pull the fucking car around, I'm coming back in, and not gonna be pretty. I'm just gonna walk right through a fucking security guard at that fucking point. Yo,
Tommy walking back in to fight the dude, talking about, you made him take too long. The car's already in front of the fucking door. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah.
But...
Sure, we stay out of trouble. We don't do all that.
We don't. We're pretty calm most of the fucking time.
It's usually more like, yo, alright, let's go.
Like the shit's getting a little heavy right now, come on. And I'm like, nah, you right though.
We ain't trying, and he's usually pretty calm. Like I said, we too old for that shit. Now, we'd be in all kinds of problems. Fucking Rico would have been like 18, 19. I was in my late 20s, early 20s. We'd have been in trouble.
We'd have been in way too much fucking trouble.
Fucking, we especially down here in fucking Florida, we'd be on the fucking news. I guarantee I'd be on the
Florida's most wanted list. Like, everywhere.
Like, fucking, no, I was not the person. Like, I wasn't the same person at all. I was pretty fucking mean back then. I don't put up with shit like at all.
I mean, back then too, let's be real, the beast mode that I have now, that was me 24/7. Like, I was ready for a scrap, I was ready to get drunk, I was ready to do whatever, I was ready to take your wife, it didn't matter, I didn't care, I was down for it. If it was stupid, I was doing it.
I was just Irish and dumb and young. Hard Irish.
Puerto Rican, young, dumb, and full of... That's besides the point. But anywho, so like I was saying...
Yeah, that got way off topic.
Not really. It still kind of goes in with it. But I mean, it's like I was saying, you have that person who's a saint or whatever, something makes them snap, all of a sudden you're seeing a whole, 180 out of them. Or even if you go in the reverse of it, you see someone who's been doing dumbass shit, bad shit, like the entire life. And then
I actually want to put a message to people, especially the younger generation. You should try things now. And I'm not telling you to go out and fucking get some crack or anything like that. No, nothing crazy. But if you're one of these 17, 18 to 21-year-olds, and I probably shouldn't be telling some of them to drink, but I don't give a fuck. Go out and have a little fun now. Because if you're all, privileged and you don't ever do any of that stuff, I see more addicts come from people who all of a sudden smoke some weed at 25 years old and start drinking.
Yep.
And now, all of a sudden, this whole life is new to them, so they get out and they just go. And it's bad. Then the people that, started smoking weed at 18, I know a lot more people started smoking weed at 18 that don't smoke today than I do that didn't smoke till, they were later and aren't smoking now.
Yeah, till they were later on in life, and now all of a sudden...
I mean, that's all they do.
They got dreads, only listen to fucking reggae, but his real name is fucking Skylar.
I don't care about any of that stuff, but I mean, if your name is Skylar and you're fucking, going out and doing fucking cocaine all the fucking time and fucking...
Listen, let's just...
Ruining your life, basically.
Ruining your life, and I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact.
All I'm trying to say, have fun.
If your fucking name is Skylar, the first time you smoked weed, you did it in your moccasin shoes with your My Daddy's a Lawyer outfit. I'm talking them little khaki shorts with the striped polo. You probably had on some type of fucking bracelet on your right wrist, watch on your left wrist. You got your ears pierced so you could look cool and shit like that. Your girl's name was probably like Kim Beverly. She grew up in an affluent family. It was a city.
It was a city name.
One night,
Sydney.
She probably named after something that she can't afford without daddy's money. Mercedes, Hummer, McLaren, Sunshine.
Hummer. We know what she got named that for. Because daddy giving up the name fucking to the mom. What should we name her? Hummer. Because that's all you can think about when you talk about her. Yeah.
And then later on in life, he regrets that decision. Why? Because he made that bad decision and he did a 180 and he turned himself around.
Yeah, and then he caught her when she was 16 and she was in the Hummer. Given a Hummer. Now he regrets it the rest of his life.
Well, damn. That escalated quickly.
It usually does with me.
It normally does. But I mean...
But for real, I'm not talking about that kind of fun either. Just get out and try to do some shit. Don't make your fucking life all about the things. And I'm not saying every fucking day by all.
Here's the fucking problem.
Give yourself 1 weekend out of a month even.
Yeah, listen, here's the problem. Y'all who are 18, 17 to the 21 range, even up to 25 nowadays, from what I see, y'all are just... It's the nice way to say this. Y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are fucking stupid. And here's why y'all are stupid. Because y'all want to try to get into so much crazy shit. Y'all want to do all this crazy shit. But y'all the quickest motherfuckers to be like, cancel culture. Fuck it. He was mean to me. I went to a fucking bar and Rico was there. And Rico told me I had My Daddy's a Lawyer outfit. He made fun of the fact that I drive a fucking Ford. Now I gotta sit at home crying. Stop taking life so... Y'all are stupid... But take life too serious. Y'all make no sense.
This is just told everybody. I'm not going to go to generational things. I'm just not going to get into that. But this is my problem with just today. Today in general. Some idiot will make a fucking video, right?
Like us.
No, not like this. Not talking. I'm talking about these stupid videos that they do. And you don't know what I'm talking about. Where they'll make somebody jumping out a window, let's say. Right? The new trend is somebody jumping out of a 2-story window.
Yep.
Okay, it's all good and everybody's having fun with it. Now some idiot is going to jump out of a 2-story window, break his neck and die. Or break his neck and paralyze himself. Now it's all this first person's fault because he jumped out the fucking window in the first place. Hey. And then you want to blame and cancel and all. I mean, this is the way you guys go. Stop being stupid.
Another 2 examples we can use to go into that, and y'all dumbasses will understand this one. I don't care. I'm mean today. Fuck it. I'm on demon time.
Use exact points. I was just trying because I know things, but I don't want to.
Eating Tide Pods, fucking stupid. Y'all are stupid. 2, Snorting condoms. Y'all are fucking stupid.
See, I didn't heard about those two. I mean,
you didn't hear about that shit?
No, I stopped paying attention to all that shit. Let's be fucking real. Unless somebody gives me information, since I fucking heard they were all going around fucking licking frogs to get high.
I remember that growing up, and you know the one thing I never did, lick a fucking frog.
I never licked a fucking frog either. Like, why the fuck would you go lick a frog? I mean, though then again, because I'm gonna make fun of my generation a little bit, and won't throw no names out there. But I also never huffed gas or butane or nothing like that. So what the fuck is wrong with us too? So
I got a
that's
brother.
Probably what's wrong with.
I got a brother who did that. He's stupid.
Like I used to know my homeboy fucking walk around with a gas can, and I'm not bullshitting you. Because we was in the winter and had big coats, and he'd fucking pull out this little gas can. I was taking.
No, I remember.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I remember
I'm just trying to smoke some weed, dude.
I remember kids in middle school going to the fucking art classroom, and like when the teacher's not looking, they're over there with the marker. I'm like, Papa, what are you doing?
I'm on break that school fucking out. They used to have a fucking little room like to work on mechanics and shit in.
Yeah.
Like do fucking shit. There was a little room and it had a fucking vent, and I think it was for I never been in there to do the fucking actual thing, but solder and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking. So that's what I'm assuming it was for. But they had that little room that used to be where everybody go and smokes fucking weed. They turn on that fucking fan and just blow right up in there. It was like they fucking created a smoke room for us. But yeah, that's the crazy shit.
But that's the problem with y'all kids. See, that's what y'all need to realize. Y'all
Don't go to your shop class and try to find the fucking fan. God damn it. No.
But listen, even that goes with the same thing. Y'all got to figure it out. Y'all are trying to figure out your own duality. Figure out which side you want to be. Do you want to be a dumbass? Or do you want to do things the way that you want to do to get the life that you want?
Well, I know plenty of dumbass smart people. Or like dumbass successful people. Too,
well, no, but see, that's the thing.
I mean, I got a name right away. Logan Paul. Dumbass rich guy.
Yeah.
Because he dumb as fuck. But he got money.
He got money, but see...
And he did the right thing. I mean, I got nothing against the guy. I mean, well, I do some of the shit the guy does.
He's got a balance of it. Where he's got both sides. Because you see that he's got that super intelligence side. Because he's got that money. He keeps getting that money. But then he's got that other side where he just goes...
He knows how to exploit shit for sure. And he got the right people in
that too.
For nothing, if nothing else.
But he does a lot of dumb shit and reacts off of instinct. You know, he just does shit off of instinct. He don't think... He do it. And that's a lot of with my duality. I have that side of me where I can think about things. I can, process everything, analyze, do what I got to do to plan out for the best outcome. But then I got that other side of me that's just like, don't give a fuck about nothing. And he's like, yo, fuck it. We doing it? We doing it. Fuck it. Let's go. And I found the perfect balance for me between the two. And not everybody's able to do that. Sometimes it takes a hell of a long time. It took me forever to figure out how to have both sides of my mindset present at the same time. To where I'm still instinctive, but I still have a chance to think about things first.
That's definitely a unique thing you see in people when they're growing up, too. Is some people get it at different ages and understand themselves and what they're going to be at young ages. And it's usually some kind of life-altering situation.
Yeah.
That changes people at a younger age. But that life-altering situation can also change them to the bad.
Yeah.
Like it goes both ways, because I've seen where someone's death of their parents or whatever, and they turn out to, from crazy to, all right, everything in their life just calmed down, and which is wild to think, but it usually happens the other way around, which is a sad thing, and that's usually one of the big things that happens is a loss of a loved one or something, and it changes people, and then you lose your duality, as he's trying to say.
You lose your duality, and you end up on one side or the other. And I mean that's not a bad thing unless you're one of them. Unless you're a really fucked up person and you're just doing evil shit.
Let's be honest. Nobody in life, goes a straight line.
They got some crooks and bumps in that motherfucker. If they tell you that they've been straight line their whole life, they straight line
zigzagging.
They zigzagging.
If they're telling you straight up and they're trying to tell you there's no bad and they never done anything wrong or it's all good in their life, they definitely zigzagging. They probably actually some of the most fucked up people there are.
They really are, and I know
probably lying about something and fucking lying to themselves too. Cause some people get so fucking far in their heads they think they're right about some shit. Yeah. And it's like, yo.
And listen, like I know even for me, I've had people tell me, nah, I've had a straight line my whole life, never trouble, never this, never that, blah, 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 basically been perfect their whole life. And I hit him with one small fact, and this small fact is also making fun of myself, but it's whatever. I think it's hilarious, because I'm like, yo, straight line your whole life, right? Never did nothing crazy, never did anything crazy in my life. We friends? Yeah, you lying. You gotta have some type of idiocy in you to be able to be a friend of mine. And that's just being real. Because with me, you never know what the fuck's going to happen. You can't be straight line talking about, oh no, we can't do anything like this. Let's not do it. It ain't going to fucking happen. It ain't going to work out for you in the long run. It's really not. You lying. So if you tell me that you straight line, you straight line. Facts.
There you go. That's going to be a new t-shirt he's coming out with.
Straight line, straight line.
If you straight lying... if you in a straight line, you straight line.
Yeah, if you in a straight line, you straight line.
There you go.
See how you see that wordplay right there? Look,
fantastic, fantastical. But anyways.
Anywho, that's the whole point of it all.
Going for 30 minutes. I keep trying to look down here to see it.
But listen, that's the whole point of it all. It's the duality of it all. You need to figure out which side you're on, which side you want to be. Or I do encourage people, if you still want to be, if you're like a serious person who, just needs to go out and have more fun, go out a couple times, have that fun side, figure out your balance, bring them both together, because I promise you, you will feel better. Like me, I feel a hell of a lot better about everything going on. I have both sides activated at all times. It just makes it easier for me. I'm still instinctive. I like doing things on instinct anyways, but it also gives me the chance to really think about what's going on around me as well. And I enjoy that. And I feel like it's definitely heightened a lot for me. I'm even back into reading books and stuff like that, which, I don't know why I had to discover the fucking balance in order to do that again. But I'm doing that again. I work.
Reading is fundamental.
It is. And then, I'm serious most of the week because I'm at work. Then when Saturday comes around and me and Tommy figure out we have no plans, and then we make plans, now all of a sudden I can tell, analytical Rico, hey, do me a favor for today, Papa, take a nap. I got this. And it happens. And there's no trouble. Everything's good. We get a little wild, and that's it. And then Monday morning comes, and I'm right back to being analytical Rico. But if I have to, other Rico come out. It's no problem.
Yeah, I didn't get to see other Rico this week. I'm a little disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Other Rico was busy. He needed a nap, he told me.
I took a fucking nap, y'all. I've been so drained and shit like that. I needed... I went home, I was in the middle of texting Tommy, and I passed out. Let's be real about that right now. And I didn't even realize I fucking passed out.
It's all good. I told him he needed to sleep, obviously. That's what I tell people all the time. If you fucking passed out, you obviously need to sleep. So it's all good. Another time.
I felt like shit after I got up. I never nap. I felt like shit after I got up from the fucking nap.
I always do too. I hate
you feel off and you just feel like
at least for the next fucking 45 minutes or so, you're all groggly and like you part want to go back to sleep, but at the same time, if you do, you don't want to be up at like fucking 2, 3 in the morning, fucking wide awake, not able to sleep, nobody around, nothing really to do. I guess if I do that shit though, I'm just gonna jump on the fucking video game anymore.
I binge watch TV shows. If it's late at night and I can't fucking sleep, I'm binge watching.
I've binge watched so many TV shows lately, there's nothing to watch. Nothing. You guys can all try to give me comments of something you think is good. But I
don't know how you have nothing to watch, because every time I fucking come over here, you got a different anime on.
Oh.
Some of them are dope. Some of them are fucking weird.
They're all fucking weird.
No, like, I like... Let me be real about it. I'd rather come over here and see you watching Bleach than... What was that other one with, like... I don't even remember what the fuck it was. I don't know if it was on Netflix or Hulu. But they had, like, the really quiet girl who, like, never fucking spoke. Oh, and, like, the buff dude was, like...
Quaggery never speaks or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
That shit was just interesting. It's funny. She couldn't speak. It was good to me. I enjoyed it. You showed me a different culture and the whole thing, and that's what I found interesting about it, because there's people literally like that. So
no, I know there is, but
and it was a cool little anime to like open up people's minds to something, and that's why I got into it, because I wanted to see what happened. I mean, was it the best anime I've ever watched? By all means, nah. But was it interesting? Yeah.
Hey, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Dude, did you see the fucking preview for that other Dragon Ball one?
Breakers?
Yeah, I think that's definitely what it was called, the time thing.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool.
You know how much that is?
Sale, $44.
Nope.
Oh, that one's the $15 one.
It's like the $20 one, yeah.
That was $15 on my system because the other one was a One Piece, so it was $44. That looked really cool. I actually thought about fucking, but I mean, I wouldn't play it. I'm a One Piece fan in the game, and the anime is cool, and the fucking game looks cool as fuck, but...
It looks cool as shit, but the Budokai Tenkaichi 4, I'm getting in on that. I have to.
Yeah. I mean, I could play that. I haven't seen a preview for it yet.
But listen, I'm also going to shout this out because, fuck it, I need to. Shout out to the 4, females who told me that they prefer me with the full beard and letting my hair grow because I'm kind of fucking with it right now. I normally don't let my hair grow, but I fuck with it right now.
The 4?
Huh? Yeah, it's 4. There might be 5.
4 female. Oh, no, you gotta stick with 4. Like the old 4 horsemen.
No, they definitely like the 4 horsemen, though.
Woo!
One of them gonna get me to death.
I don't mean those kind of horsemen. Oh, I got a message.
Either way, though.
No, it wasn't a message.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's
fucking crazy. Fucking Xbox.
Yeah, I need to shut that notification off.
I have to do that for my Gmail and a couple other things on my phone because literally all day of fucking work, I just hear my phone bing, 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 bing.
Well, it's only that vibrate because I got it on that, but it's so funny because what happens is 2 minutes from now, that guy have to shut his system down or something, or a switch game or whatever the hell it is.
And it's gonna tell you
he's offline. He's back online.
He's offline. He's back online. He's playing
It does it for like 10 minutes until they finally settle into a game or something. And it's like...
He's back in the lobby.
Like, fucking pause a second. Like, if he's just loading another fucking screen, I don't need another notification saying the dude went offline.
He was watching too much porn on his Xbox.
He got caught by mom and he had to shut it off
yeah, he had to shut it off real quick. He heard her knocking on the door. She was telling him his pizza rolls was ready. Yeah.
He got his pizza rolls.
So he got his shorts at his ankles and a beanbag chair at fucking 38 years old, and he's got some pizza rolls on his lap too.
And a fucking bunch of tissues.
With some Jergens hair lotion. Anywho, I think that is a very good place to say I enjoy my curly hair. I enjoy my beard. Shout out to them 4 females. Tommy, anything you want to say to the people before we go?
No, not anymore. Thanks for listening.
All right, so
Thanks for sticking with us this long.
We are coming back obviously next week. We are going back on the guest bonanza. We have actually a dope guest who was on season 3.
They're funny people. Those people.
Yeah, those people. They're going to be on the next episode for season 4. We're going to get back in touch with them, see what's been going on and shit like that. So it's going to be dope.
And notice we're saying those people, so, because if we're not, we're just going to grab 2 random people off the street, convince you that we had them on the last year's episode, and our previous episode anyways, and we're going to have them on there instead.
Let's get some strangers on the podcast.
Next week, we're going to start calling people up randomly.
No, the week after.
Oh, the week.
Yeah,
we should do it when they're on too.
While they're here, just start calling random people.
We'll just have a 10-minute fucking segment every week where we call random people. Welcome to the podcast. How you doing? Hello?
No, we should do that, but do it as a separate video. A quick little 10-minute video where we're treating someone like they're on the podcast, and at the end of it, it's almost like a prank type of thing. Just start saying wild ass shit to them. Like, this is the topic of this week.
We pull your cards back out. Let's just pull the random topic out.
So, how do you feel about the decline of the ozone layer as it relates to being in the sky above Northern Asia? And then we're just going to start talking the weirdest shit ever about it. I think we can do that. But shout out to them. Shout out to the homie who I lost contact with, and we're trying to build that back up. Shout out to them, because I appreciate that.
Okay. Shout out to them.
It's not Tommy. Me and Tommy stay in contact.
Yes, sir. And it is time.
It's that time, so we're going to get out of here?
Oh, no. It's not that time yet. Almost. We're almost there.
Why?
Because we're supposed to have a fuck you session, and do you just obviously not have nobody to say fuck you to this week?
Oh, my God. I don't think I do, because I think I've already said it to them.
Damn.
Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have one?
No. I actually ain't been pissed off at nobody this week. I didn't have no crazy ladies coming fucking swerving around me.
Actually, no.
Oh, he's digging deep. He dig deep for this.
Alright, now, so listen, so this one, well, fuck you. Alright, fuck you, heavy. I mean, heavy. To the person who, they're not doing their job right. So when they don't do their job right, then they want to come over to me and affect my job.
Damn, Blank Man, what did you do?
No, it wasn't Blank Man. It was another situation, but like, they didn't do their job. They took too long on something. I'm literally in the middle of doing another job, right? Then they want to come and tell me, well, this needs to get done. I'm like, well, now you're going to wait. You should have stayed at your fucking desk and did your thing.
Yeah.
And done it the right way. So that way that could have got done before I started this other job. Now they're going to wait. Then they're going to come back to me like 5 minutes later talking about, well, this person is waiting. Immediately. I didn't even have time to think about it. Boom. Analytical Rico turns into other Rico. And I just turn and I say, they're waiting? Well, how about this? While they're waiting, you can kiss my ass and they can do a little something to a different area of me, because I'm like, I don't give a fuck who's waiting. Do your fucking job right so that I can do my job right. If they waiting, that's not my fucking concern. They gonna continue to wait, or they can come back tomorrow, but we're closed tomorrow. Not my fucking problem.
And you better go apologize, dude, because it's your fuck up.
And then my biggest thing is I tell them, if they got a problem with that, tell them come talk to me personally. See the response they get from me. Fuck you to that person.
That guy just got back.
Yep. Fuck you to horrible drivers, because I was at a red light yesterday and I was the first one at the line, and I watched a head-on collision in front of me. And here's the worst part about it. It was a Honda Civic versus a Volkswagen Beetle. And you know what? Volkswagen Beetle, yes, had some damage. Honda Civic, though, totaled.
Damn.
Totaled. It was absolutely crazy. But that's exactly what it is. Fuck you to horrible drivers. Fuck you to the person who don't do their job and affect my job. I love you. I appreciate y'all. We're going to pull this audio, put it on the podcast. Y'all already know that you can energize your Monday, start your weeks off right, starting at 5 a.m. or whatever day you listen to this with Tommy Guns and I, Rico Quit Your Jets. Like, subscribe, follow, share, tell everybody about it. Y'all already know what it is. And don't forget, full beard, Yoda Gang. Let's go.
And then listen to that fucking shit, man. And then he expects me to say some of these things.
You'll
Peace
be
out,
wild.
motherfuckers. Love y'all. Thanks for listening.